Okay, I'm at 5639 Homer Avenue in Norwood, I believe, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. This is kind of a weird layout here. The clean out is under the steps. There's a little weird, there's some shelving and stuff underneath here, so I have to kind of feed this through at a weird angle, but we're looking for any structural issues or root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. We're going through, there's a PVC clean out in the wall for the bathroom in the basement. Looks like a lot of the stuff above ground has been replaced. I expect, based off the age of the house, to find clay underneath the floor and all the way out to the main, unless it's been replaced. And so we will take a look at where we're at here. You can see coming through this stack, and then there's the clean out in the wall here. The bathroom's on the other side. The basement bathroom's on the other side of that wall. So you can see we have this, and it looks like it goes right into clay, which is what I expected. We have like a break-in tap, it looks like, where the line comes in. It actually looks like it's a little bit of a crack there. I think I'm going to try to run some water and see which branch that is, because there is a bit of a break there where it looks like a break-in tap, basically. Like what they did is they broke the pipe out right there at the connection and added a connection. If you can see, there's no like pieces that form around that. It looks like cement. So it's probably been there for a long time. Somebody maybe added the floor drain or something like that after the line was installed. But we do want to at least note that. I don't see any buildup on it, but we're going to note that it's probably it's obviously not far from the base of the stack. In fact, to be able to be 100% on that, I'm going to pull up to here and I'm going to zero out the footage counter so that we can kind of get a good idea of how far we are from the stack. So in the bottom left hand corner, you'll see that went to 0. So I will mark this. Like I said, it looks like they kind of broke out the pipe and then so they could add in that line. But it is still some jagged spots there, and you would hope that there could be a chance of some toilet paper and stuff coming down this stack catching on that spot. We have a few cracks here, but those are really minor. Not causing any issues. It's not falling in or anything. There's a very, very small belly at that connection. Nothing to be concerned about. That camera lens is only about a half an inch off the bottom of the pipe, so that's not much water at all. Now we got some stuff on the front of the camera. You have to try to rinse that off. Usually we can push all this out to the main first and then see what we're doing. I may have to run some water in the sink down here. I'm going to run some water in the basement bathroom sink and flush the toilet and try to get some water flowing through here. just a little bit of packing coming through the connection. Some more, like mineral deposits. Some of the packing coming through the connection there. It's not in the flow line. Some here. Again, we'll turn this water off once we get out to the main. You can try to make a second pass with a standoff. But I will be limited to a small standoff just based off the access point. Okay, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, there's also an angle indicator that'll tell you that this is dropping off dramatically. We're probably going down straight into the top of the main. And that looks like the case here. I am going to take a look at this. I'm going to locate this spot because this looks like a bit of a smaller pipe. This could end up being a sub-main. But I'm going to push forward a little bit. I think this is the main. It just looks strange on that angle. So I'm going to turn the water off, make sure that we continually have flow, and that would mean that that we are in the main, and that there are other houses contributing to this flow. Okay, yeah, that's obviously the main now with the amount of flow. It was just a weird angle, and there was a little bit of haze on the camera there. So that is the tap on the main. And so structurally, most of this looked pretty good for its age. I didn't see any major offsets. We'll should be able to see a lot better without the water flowing on the way back. We have some toilet paper and stuff. There's some minor, if you can see, some minor shifts in the pipe, but that's probably from the installation, as they would turn these. There's a male and female end, and so as they rotate these, a lot of times you just have a slight bit of exposed like edge of the pipe as they rotated it in the valve on the opposite side of the connection. It's not anything to be concerned about. Same with this kind of stuff. It's just some little bit of like mineral deposits or some of the packing coming in at the connection. It's not roots or anything. And it's not causing any obstruction to the flow. But you can see how it's, just how hard it is. A little bit of debris there in the middle of the flow line. Just needs some usage. I'm going to flush the toilet down here a couple times too and see if we can get that to move a little bit. It's just some, looks like maybe some old toilet paper or something. See that coming up pretty shortly. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what blocked my view earlier, is I got some of that stuff on the front of the camera. But it's soft debris. It's nothing to be concerned about. Once somebody gets in here, you can see it moving with just one flush. So get somebody in here, it's taking showers and doing laundry, and that should flush out this little stuff really easily. You can see that it looks like toilet paper. I'm going to mention that it doesn't matter if it's a brand new line or 100-year-old one. I don't recommend using any kind of wet wipes or paper towels or anything. Those can cause backups very easily. Normally things that wouldn't be an issue, they can easily catch those, the paper towels or the wet wipes, and they don't break down like toilet paper. So avoid using those because they could cause backups in the line. Since they don't break down, they can hold on to this stuff. So it looks like once I knocked that soft clog out of the way, that actually the water level dropped tremendously in this stuff upstream. I was partially underwater when I was pushing out. Now that water is all dissipated, so it just needs some usage. That way you can flush this stuff out of the line. Like I said, I don't know how long the house has been empty, but it does need some regular use to make sure you flush out all that stuff on down to the main. Yeah, there's some more. You can see how the water's passing it now. And before it was kind of holding just a half an inch of water or so from sitting there so long. Yeah. So we should be coming up shortly on the only issue we found, actually. There's a break-in tap that was done presumably a very long time ago. As you can see, it comes in on the right. When I pull back further, you can see the packing on the top side of it. Somebody just probably knocked it out with a chisel or something, and it's crumbled as they brought that line in. I'm going to flush this toilet in this bathroom and see if that is coming in here or if it's coming in at the base of the stack. I think the base of the stack turns immediately. So this could be, since it's coming in on the right hand side of it, this could be this toilet down here. So we're going to test that real quick. Actually, I should be able to do it through my my phone. Can broadcast the same thing. Good. Yep. So you can see that water came in from that right connection. This is where this toilet comes into the line. I'm going to recommend that this be looked at by a licensed plumber to get a second opinion. There's obviously, you know, some pieces of clay that are broke off where that connection was made, and so the fact that it's so close to the toilet would probably make it a lot more difficult to back it up. You get a lot of water behind it, and it should push everything through that, and it dissipated pretty quickly, as you can tell, but still there's still a possibility that could cause a backup with those broken pipes, and then also possibly some seepage into the ground around that connection. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to turn the transmitter on. I'm going to locate the exact location of this connection so that the plumber could make a better evaluation about where this is, and if there's a correction needed, that they know where to go and where the fix needs to be. Okay, we've got that marked. It's coming out diagonal from the base of the stack that the clean out is in, going out diagonal underneath the steps towards the middle corner of the house, out towards the corner of the street. Basically, it's going on a diagonal out that way, and then the tap is coming directly in from the toilet. It's 1 foot 4 inches deep to the invert, which is the inside bottom of the pipe. So it's roughly 10 inches, 11 inches to the top of the pipe underneath the concrete. And again, that should be assessed by a licensed plumber to get a quote, or to see if they feel that should be replaced, repaired. But you can see, again, I keep looking at it, but you can see the packing around it, like that was, looks like it was done deliberately. It's just that line right there coming in is a piece of some jagged edges, and the small piece broken off right there where the toilet line is coming into the main part of the lateral. We are back vertical in the stack. Okay, so structurally, the rest of the line looked really good for its age and material. Didn't find any root intrusion. The joints looked solid, nice and tight. A little bit of rotation in them, which is normal. A little bit of like the packing coming through, the like the mortar coming through, and then but no issues other than that that break-in tap that looks like it's broken off. So that'll end the inspection at 5639 Homer Avenue in Norwood, Ohio.